Namaste. So welcome back to class. Today's day 16 of our yoga challenge already. We are more than halfway there. So today's pose of the day will be standing pulling bow. Standing pulling bow is essentially a standing split, a back bending with the twist and coupled with balancing. So yesterday we actually did quite a lot of splits, and the week before that we were actually practicing our back bend. So today we're kind of like going to put everything together and see if we can actually do our standing pulling bow. Alright? So since it's a back bend with a split, we're going to start off with moon salutations as warm up instead for today's class. So when you're ready, let's come to child's pose. Bring your big toes touching your knees apart. Rest your forehead onto the mat, child's pose. Ujjayi breath if you like to, slightly constrict the back of the throat, make a slight hissing sound wave by sound through the nose. And slowly, gently, alright, back to kneeling position. Moon salutation, if you can remember, it's a series of back bends and forward bend in more or less 4 series, alright? So bring your palms together, heart center first. Inhale, breath, reach the arms out, arch the back, drop the head and back. Exhale into child's pose, stretch the arms forward, forehead onto the mat. Inhale to console, so belly button down, chest, look up, arch the back here. Exhale, down dog, push kneecap, elbows far back, head, neck relax, strong arms, strong legs here. Inhale, touch your knees onto the mat, looking forward, tabletop. Exhale, lower chest, chin comes down, elbow stays in. Inhale, curve forward, relax your shoulders, point the toes and arch the back. Exhale, child's pose, sit back on your heels, stretch the arms forward. Inhale on your knees, bring your palms low back for support. Exhale, push your hips side step up forward, chest out, arch back to your camel. Inhale, back to center, palms together, heart center. And exhale, sit back onto the heels. Second set, inhale, reach the arms out, arch back. Exhale, child's pose, stretch the arms forward. Inhale, count toes, belly button down, chest, look up. Exhale, tuck toes, down dog, push kneecap, sideways, far back. Inhale, knees down, tabletop, look forward. Exhale, chest, chin comes out, elbow stays in. Inhale, curve forward, relax your shoulders, arch your back, look back more. Exhale, child's pose, sit back on the heels, stretch your arms forward. Inhale on your knees, bring your palms to lower back. Exhale, camel, hips side stomach forward, chest out, arch your back here. Inhale, back to center, palms together, heart center. Exhale, breath, sit back on your heels. 3 more rounds, inhale, arms out, arch back. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, cow's pose. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, lower chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, stand on your knees. Exhale, camel. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lower yourself down. 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms up, arch the back. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, child's pose. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, lower chest, chin down. Inhale, straighten the arms to strong cobra if you can. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale on your knees. Exhale, camel. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lower yourself down. Last round for moon A. Inhale, arms up, arch the back. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale into count. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten the arms, straight out cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, stand on your knees. Exhale, camel. This time, hold it there. Release the right hand to right here if you can. Left hand to left here if you can for 5. Hips side stomach forward, 4, Chest out, arch back roll for 3. Look back more, 2. You're trying to see the floor behind you. Palms lower back for support, come out with a straight spine. Palms together, heart center. Exhale, sit back on your heels. Now we're going to take it to full citation B. So we're adding the lunge if you can remember. Reach the arms out, inhale, arms out, arch the back. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, child's pose. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg out as high as you can, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot forward in between your palms, left knee down. Inhale, arms out, arch the back. Exhale, palms down to the mat, downward facing dog. Hold it down, inhale, lift the heels up really high. Exhale, ground the heels down, straighten the legs up more. Inhale, left leg out as high as you can, engage your toes. Exhale, step the left foot forward, right knee down onto the mat. Inhale, arms out, arch your back. Arms are next to ears, looking far back. Exhale, palms down, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels out as high as you can. Exhale, ground the heels back down onto the mat as much as you can. Inhale, tabletop, look forward. Exhale, lower chest, chin comes down. Inhale, straighten the arms in a straight arm cobra, look out, arch the back. Exhale, child's pose, sit back onto the heels. Inhale on your knees, bring your palms to lower back. Exhale, camel, hips side summer forward, chest up, arch back, loop back, more backwards. Inhale, back to center, palms to heart center. Exhale, rest, sit back on the heels, 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms up, arch the back. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, count. Exhale, down dog. Right leg out as high as you can with an inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward, left knee onto the mat. Inhale, arms out, arch the back, arms are next to the ears, look back, reach back, more back. Exhale, palms down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels out as high as you can, you're down dog. Exhale, round the heels back down onto the mat. Inhale, grab, lead the left leg out as high as you can, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward in between your palms, right knee down. Inhale, arms out, arch your back. Exhale, release your both palms down, step back, downward facing dog. Lift the heels out as you inhale. Exhale, press your heels back down, both legs straight. Touch your knees onto the mat, tabletop. Exhale, lower chest, chin comes down. Inhale, straighten the arms, look out, arch your back, point the toes. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale on your knees, hands to lower back. Exhale, push your hips side side forward, chest up, arch your back, a little bit more back, going far backwards. Inhale back to center, palms to heart center. Exhale, back, sit back on the heels. Last round, inhale, arms up, arch your back. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, child's pose. Exhale, down dog. Right leg out as you inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, arms out, arch your back. Look back, way back, more back. Exhale, palms down, step back, downward facing dog. Lift the heels out as you inhale. Exhale, ground the heels back down onto the mat. Left foot out as high as you can with the inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward, right knee onto the mat. Inhale, arms out, arch your back. Sit the hips down nice and low, keep looking back, more back, way back. Exhale, palms down. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels are high up. Exhale, press the heels back onto the mat. Touch your knees down, looking forward, tabletop. Exhale, lower chest, chin comes down. Inhale, straighten the arms, straight arm, cobra, look out, arch your back, point the toes. Exhale, breath, sit back on your heels, child's pose. Inhale on your knees, hands to lower back. Exhale, push your hips side stomach forward, chest and arch back when you're ready, hands on the heels for 5. Hips side stomach forward for 4. Look for the floor behind you for 3. Feel the front side of the body stretching here 2. And 1. Palms to lower back for support, straight spine, come back down. And then lower yourself back down onto the heels. Reach the arms forward here. Heart melting pose. Palms forward. Forearms down. Chest chin down. Not possible, forehead down instead. Stay. Close eyes, breathe. In posture, half a minute here. Slowly, gently open your eyes. Alright. And we need that in down facing dog. Feet are hip width distance apart, feet parallel to each other. Strong arms pushing hips second out more. Strong core. Feet together. Inhale, breath, lift right foot out as high as you can. Engage your right toes. Both legs are straight and strong, both knees long. Bend the right knee, point your knee out to sitting, open up the hips, push your both hips to the right side or look underneath your right armpit. Lift your left leg really high, walking, drop the right foot towards your left when you're ready. Straighten left leg, push, hips up, chest up, stretch your right arm down 5. Strong left arm push more forward. Head, neck, relax here for 3. Feel the front side body stretching here 2. And 1, 3-legged dog. Both arms onto the mat, lift the right leg high up to the ceiling. Big inhale, head low. Exhale, grab right knee to the chest, step the right foot forward, left knee onto the mat. Keep the hips already nice and low. Alright. And then bring your hands behind you, interlock the 10 fingers together. Squeeze shoulder blades, pull arms away from you, knuckles down towards the mat, drop hand back 5. Every exhale, hips down lower, 4. Chest up higher for 3. Arch back further for 2. Arms away from your body 1 more time. Looking forward. Release your both hands down onto the mat. Bend the left knee, left hand catch the left foot, pull the foot close towards you. Maybe stay here, maybe right hand to the right thigh. Walk your left foot towards your left elbow as much as you can. Perhaps stay here. If not, left arm up, right arm up, and you bind for last 5. Hips low, chest up, 5. Chin up, chest up, 4. Every exhale, sit the hips down lower for 3. Look up more, 2. You're in the back bend still, and last 1. Release your right hand, release your left hand. Straighten the front leg, half split. Flex your right foot, chest forward, and button forward, bowing forward. Walk your hands as far forward as you can. Eventually palms down, forearms down, elbows down. Stay here 30 seconds. Whenever you feel ready, slide the right leg forward, left leg back. Not staying too long today. And we hold. How about deep breaths only? Walk your hands as far back as you can manage. Fingertips and your hips in line. If it still feels good for you, go ahead, bow forward or backwards. For last 5. Chest comes forward more if you're falling forward. 4. Bring your awareness to your breath to 3. 2 more. Remember, you can stay in half split and that's okay. And last 1. Walk your hands backwards, alright? And then we come back into a half split position first. From half split, press your right foot down, hugs down, step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here, inhale. Exhale, lower elbows or arms down, interlock the 10 fingers. Walk your feet close towards you. Today, bring your head down onto the mat and walk your feet even closer towards you. Still okay, then lift your left foot up and we stay there for 5. Leg up higher, 4. Eventually, see you can hover your right toes off the mat, so 3. Push through the arms a lot, 2 more. And 1, touch that foot back down onto the mat. Drop your knees down into a child's pose. Reach the arms forward, forehead down, stay here, breathe. And from your child's pose position, slowly, gently push yourself back into a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in your downward facing dog first. Next, inhale, breathe in, your left leg comes out as high as you can now. Engage your left toes, lift the left foot up really high, both legs are straight and strong. Bend the left knee, point your knee up, open up the hips, at the same time lift your right heel up. Gonna look underneath your left hand, hit a lot. If you're walking, go ahead, drop your left foot towards your right hand side this time. Straighten the right leg, lift the hips up, push with your right arm and stay for 5. Chest up more, 4. Strong right arm for 3. Feel the front side body stretching 2. And 1. Back to 3-legged dog. Both palms onto the mat. Inhale, breath. Lift your left foot up as high as you can. Engage your left toes. Exhale, bring your left knee to the chest. Step the left foot forward. Then go right. In between your palms. Touch your right knee onto the mat now. Right kneecap comes down onto the mat. Interlock the 10 fingers behind you. Walk your shoulder blades closer together again. Pull arms away from you for 5. Hips down nice and low for 4. Chest out, arch your back here for 3. Look back, way back 1, 2. Knuckles down towards the floor direction. And when you're ready, shift gaze forward. Bring your hands down onto the mat. Either stay here, sink the hips down nice and low. When you are ready, have a bend the right knee. Right hand catch your right foot. Pull the foot close towards you as much as you can. If you are ready, left hand to your left thigh. Right hand, as much as you can, walk it down towards your foot. Right foot goes into your right elbow, bring your right arm up, left arm up, and you bind for 5. Keep the left foot strong, push yourself away from that for 4. Chest out, chin up 1 for 3. Hips down nice and low, staying here 2 more only. You're in the back, bending here today, last one. Release your left hand, release your right hand, right leg. Shift the hips back and out into your half split, straighten the left leg. Flex your foot, walk your hands more forward, inhale breath. Exhale, breathing, bow forward. Palms down, forearms down if you can. Stay here, couple of deep breaths. Strong left leg. And if you like to, then go ahead, slide your left leg forward. Right leg goes back, moving your foot stick whenever you feel ready. And we stay here. Walk your hands as far back as you can. Eventually your fingertips comes in line with your hips and you're ready into a full split. If you cannot come into a full split today, no big deal. If you're in a full split, you want to go backwards or forward, I leave it up to you. Alright, and we stay here. 3 long deep breaths here. Inhale, exhale through the nose. When you're ready, if you're in a full split, slowly gently come back up. We come back into a half split first. Okay. Half split, press your left foot down, bring your palms out onto the mat, and you step yourself back into a downward facing dog. Push your hips back and up here. From your downward facing dog again, lower the elbows for arms down. Interlock the 10 fingers together. Walk your feet close towards you so that you can lower the head down onto the mat. You are held on the crown of the head. Alright, the hairline is onto the mat. Okay. And walk your feet close towards you. Actively push yourself away from the mat with the arms. Still okay, lift your right foot up this time and we stay here for 5. Continuously roll the weight forward, push yourself away from the mat with your elbows, your forearms, 4 more. Lift the right foot up as high as you can, engage your right toes here for 3. So you can get your left foot off the mat 1 day, holding it here 2 more only. And 1, we control, touch your left foot, right foot down. Walk yourself back and when you're ready, come into a child's pose. Sit back on the heels, reach the arms forward and we stay. Reach the arms all the way forward, push yourself back into a downward facing dog. Neck push here, hips goes back and out, head neck relax. Looking forward, bend the knees, step or jump forward when you're ready. Inhale, grab halfway position, roll your way forward a lot. Exhale, breathing, bow forward, belly over your thigh, chest touches your knees, forehead to the chin. Inhale, breath, come all the way up, rise up, take it to back bend, push your hips downward, chest out, arch your back, arms up, look back, more backwards. Bring your both palms down, heart center today. Arms out either side. We're going to take it to standing bow from here already. And from standing bow, we're going to move into warrior 1 and then humble warrior. So everybody bring your right arm out towards the side. So this is how it looks like. Right arm goes towards the side and catch your foot. Alright? So from here, bring your right arm out, go towards the side. Straighten the right arm. Catch your right foot from the inside grip. We won't hold too long in standing bow. Bring your knees together, reach out your left arm. Think of a standing split, think of a back bend. Take a deep breath, ready. Inhale, stretch out the left arm. Chin up, chest out, exhale, kick the right foot back and up, point your toes. Inhale, you stretch your left arm, exhale, kick the foot back. Inhale, stretch your left arm, exhale, kick the foot back. Kick to the maximum, staying there for 5. Stretch forward more left arm, kick back more, 4 more. Body down, kick out more for 3. Chest down, kick out higher 2. Kick out 1 more time, bend left, we control, touch your right foot down, warrior 1. Palms reach together, look up. Chest out, stretch out a lot. Right foot is bent to the right leg straight and strong, reach out high, look up. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, look forward, release your hands behind you, interlock the 10 fingers, squeeze your shoulders tight together, pull your arms away from you. Push your left knee slightly towards your left hand side. Hips forward. Accelerating hinge on the hips bound forward. Your belly is not resting on your thigh. Bring your head down closer towards the mat with your right leg straight and strong for 5. Push your left hip back more, right hip more forward 4. Activate these strong arms, squeeze your shoulders tight together, arms are arms forward more 3. Head neck relax, head down more 2 more only. Bowing forward 1 last line at a time. Look forward, release your both palms onto the mat. Wriggle the left foot towards your left hand side for a lizard pose. Touch your right knee onto the mat. Swing your hips down really nice and long. Option stay on your palms. If you can, lower the elbows or arms down. Lizard pose today, 1 whole minute as an in pose. Still okay, bring the head down. Do not sink yourself towards the right side, alright? It's still quite centralized. If you bring your head down. Half a minute more here. And then take your time slowly, gently walk yourself back up. Tuck your right foot, step back, downward facing dog, stretch it out first. Looking forward, bend the knees, should step or jump forward now. Inhale to halfway, looking forward. Exhale, right bow forward for fold. Inhale, rise up into back bend, push your hips forward. Chest out, arch back, arms and look back, more back. Bring your both palms down the heart center. Arms out either side, let's take it the other side. So when you're ready, bring your left arm out towards the side this time. So left arm goes out towards the side, standing pulling bow into a warrior one. Straighten the left arm, catch your left foot when you're ready. Knees together to start with. Right arm reach short, lock the elbow, chin up, chest up. When you're ready, inhale, stretch. Exhale, kick the foot back. Inhale, stretch, exhale, kick the foot back. Inhale, stretch, exhale, kick the foot back for 5. Point the toes, 4 more. Lock your right knee for 3. Chest out, kick back 2. Reach over, kick back 1 more final time. Bend right knee first, then touch your left foot down. Bring your left arm up to reach the right to warrior 1. Palms together, look up, stretch up more. Bend the right knee, sit the hips out nice and low. 1 more inhale. Exhale, reach your hands behind you. Interlock the 10 fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades, push your hips slightly forward. Right knee more to the side, inhale. Exhale, bow forward, hinging from the hips. Bow forward, bring your forehead down closer towards the mat for 5. Arms up, pull your arms forward more. Head, neck, relax here for 3. Back neck is straight and strong, 2. And last 1. Look forward, bring your palms down, wriggle the right foot towards your right. Lizard pose, touch your left knee down now. Swing your hips down really nice and low. You can stay on your palms or go ahead, lower the elbows for arms down. So you have a minute here, take your time. Remember, whenever you're ready, if you can, go ahead, even your forehead comes down. Half a minute more here. When you're ready, slowly, gently walk yourself back up. Press in your palms, tuck your back toes, step back, downward facing dog stretch. Push your hips back and up, head neck relax. Let's move around Vinyasa. Inhale, we do a high plank. Exhale, touch your knees, stretching or chaturanga. Inhale, breath, curl up, point your toes and arch your back, look back, more back, go back more. Exhale, breath, tuck your toes, back to dog, facing dog. So take breath, push your hips back and up. Exhale, reach your both knees onto the mat, cross the ankles, step back down onto the mat. And from here, straighten both legs up in front. And lie back down onto the mat.
Hug your knees in towards the chest, rock side to side, left, right, a couple of times. Just doing whatever, however feels good for you today. Drop on knees with your left hand side, just spine and twist. Today, let's take you to cattail. If you can, straighten the right leg, that's the top leg. Left hand catch onto your right leg. And maybe this is where you stay. If you can, bring your left knee back. And so you can use your right hand, catch onto your left foot. Drop your left foot down to the mat. Drop your right shoulder down to the mat. Look your right shoulder twist. Release your feet. Hug both knees in towards the chest, rock side to side if you like to. When you're ready, take your knees towards your right hand side, left arm out towards the side. Gentle twist, you can choose to stay here. If you want to take it to cattail, straighten left leg, right hand will catch your left foot. Bring your right knee forward, left hand catch your right foot. Push your left shoulder down. Turn head to your left steer, close your eyes. And slowly, gently release. Both knees in towards the chest, rock side to side, left, right, left, right. Separate your knees nice wide apart today, happy baby. Grab the feet from the outside, push your lower back down. Shoulders nice and soft. Now if you can, alright, lower back will stay exactly where it is. It's a kneecap motion. Try to bring your legs out towards the side, straighten the legs out. For 5. 4 more. Keep pushing your lower back down to the mat for 3. 2 only. And 1, change, release. Bring your feet flat onto the mat first. And straighten the legs out into your final Shavasana. Shoulders away from ears, arms away from your body, chin down, close your eyes. Whenever you are ready, then slowly give yourself a good nice stretch. Take your time. Roll onto the sides of your body. And then slowly, gently come back up. And so that will be it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Namaste.